Yo, what's good guys, it's Blake, and today I'm going to show you guys how to chop up some samples like Dilla. So obviously this remake is not going to be accurate in the sense of that Dilla would chop his samples on like an MPC or some type of hardware, but now I know that most of you guys have FL Studio, so I'm going to show you guys how to chop up samples in FL Studio like Dilla. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, I'm going to play the finished beats just so you guys can get a feel of what it sounds like, and then I'll start to go into the breakdown. Starting off with the breakdown, I'm going to start with the sample I used. So I got this sample from Splice, which is a really good place where you guys can get samples. It's just like a little monthly membership, and you get the greatest selection of samples. There's like so many different packs. Like I just love going through there whenever I'm having beat block or something. So yeah, here's the original sample. First thing I did was I wanted to speed up the BPM from 180 to 194, and the sample by itself is just insane, but I just wanted to chop up the little bits and pieces and rearrange them just to see if I could find some cool little groove or bounce. All I did was I chopped up the sample in the playlist. I just cut up the pieces that I liked using the slice tool. You just press C on your keyboard and you can slice any of the chops that you want. The beauty of chopping samples is like there's no rules at all. You can literally do whatever you want. So like someone else could chop this sample and create a completely different vibe, a completely different beat, and that's just one thing that I just love about sampling. I also pitched the sample down 115 cents, and now here's the chops. As you can see, I kept the same pattern going for the first 8 bars, but then for the next 8 bars, I added a little bit of variation in the chops. I added a couple just to change up the vibe. You don't want the same chops going throughout the entire beat. That's why you need to add a little bit of variation to it. Onto the drums. To start off with the kick, I really just kept it super simple because I let the percussion really do the work for the bounce. And so here's the kick. Then I use this clap. Here's some cadence snares I laid down. As you can see for this snare roll, I had the velocities drop off as the snares went on, and it just creates a more realistic sounding effect. Here's the hi-hats I laid down. As you can see, it's just a 2-step, but I really found the bounce when I was messing with the velocities, as you can see here, and as you'll hear once I start to play it. Messing with the velocities makes the hi-hat have more of a shaker type sound, which is what I was trying to go for this beat. I added this open hat, and lastly I added this tom. Here's all the drums now playing together. Lastly, I wanted to add some texture to the beat just to make it feel like you're in a whole different world. So all I did was added this little vinyl sound and then this little loop of just some like random background noise. Just like it's mainly just some like people talking, but it's like almost inaudible, but it just gives a nice little texture to the beat. So yeah guys, that's about it for the beat. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Like the grave?